this is Noah from the McQueens. You're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Hey guys, Dando here for Torrent This Radio, here on torrentthis.com.au. Now I'm joined on the line by a member of a band who, after releasing their EP Fitzroy to high acclaim, they've returned now with their latest EP, Return to Laughter, which features the new single, Hannah. I'm of course talking about the McQueens, and I'm lucky to be joined by their frontman, Noah Harris. Noah, thanks for your time, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. How are you?
Always good, man. What's been happening today?
Well, it's been pretty busy. I'm actually going to another interview now, and I'm stuck on a tram, so it's a bit noisy. But yeah.
Are you a fan of public transport?
Not at all, man. I usually like my car. It's just, there's no way I could park it in the city right now.
What's the craziest thing you've seen on a metro?
On a metro? Oh man, late nights coming home from the city. It's just so bad. I used to work hospitality, and finish work at like 4 in the morning, and then you get the train at 5 in the morning on a Saturday, and you just see just things you want to unsee.
That's when the party starts.
Yeah, not for people that work in hospitality, man.
Okay. It's pretty warm. Be honest. Have you had any mixed smithers this afternoon?
Oh, mixed smithers. Oh, you're onto that. Yes. We actually just came back from Sydney, and we were smashing the mixed smithers there.
Yeah. I heard you had a bit of car trouble as well.
Oh yeah, man. So hectic. So there was about a 10-hour drive back from Sydney just because. We stopped quite a lot. It's a bit hard to do that all in one. And so we were about in where we were, Torrent, which is near I don't know. It's like about an hour out from Melbourne, and the car just gave out on the Hume Highway, and we were just stuck. And there was like 5 of us with thousands of dollars of equipment, and it was just such a struggle. So we were stuck in Torrent for a couple of hours, and then I got my girlfriend to pick me up. And we picked up the stuff up, but the car's actually stuffed.
Well, do you guys actually know how to fix cars, or is it kind of one of those moments where you're like, well, fuck, we don't know what to do now?
Oh, we popped the bonnet, and for about 10 minutes we pretended we knew what we were doing.
You got to do that, yeah.
We put some water over some things, and then we were like, I better call the RSCB.
Yeah. Well, how was the Sydney gig?
Oh, it was awesome. It was just a great weekend. So we played the Standard, which is which is a pretty great building. It's a bit like if you haven't been there before, it's a bit like Revolver upstairs, that kind of room.
Nice.
There's just a bar to the side, and it's all about the live music. So it's really good.
Is it ever worrying, like being in like an up and coming band, like traveling to another state and going to Sydney or whatever, like not knowing if people are actually going to rock up? Yeah,
well, I mean, there were about, I don't know, the room was like probably a quarter filled. Like for the majority of our set, and then the last couple of songs, just like heaps of people came up. So it was kind of weird. Like the last couple of tracks we played, it was just like lots of people there. It was really great.
Do you think
it was a bit like that?
Do you think that's because they liked what they were hearing, or they knew you were about to finish?
No, I think the venue was like, there's heaps of people downstairs waiting for it's like a club night afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
So like send them up now. But it wasn't like they came up and were waiting for the music, like for the dance music to start. Like they came up, and we do a Lana Del Rey cover, and that's when everybody came in, and like halfway through that song, people just came in and just started like, having a good dance. It was really good.
Oh, that's good, yeah. Well, that wraps up like the tour dates you're playing. Was at Paradise Festival next week. What are the plans after that?
We actually don't have any plans. We literally, this is the last couple of gigs we've done for a while, and because we've just been in the studio recording Return to Laughter. It was all just about writing and recording. So we booked these 3 dates, which is our launch at Toff, which is 2 weeks ago, which is awesome.
Yep.
And then the Standard show, and then Paradise, and I think that's all we've got in the books for this year, at least.
Okay, cool. Well, what would be like yourself? What would be your favourite festival experience from a fan perspective?
I don't know. I kind of like festivals that are really chilled out.
Yeah.
Like Big Town's always really heady for me. Like I love seeing all the bands, but it seems like they just pack like so many people from so many. They always have like heaps of different kinds of music playing, so you get like lots of different crowds.
Yeah.
So I guess kind of like if I was a fan, I'd like to go. Like Falls is more kind of my festival.
Yep.
It's just very chill and huge spaces, and everybody walking around, and you don't actually have to watch music all the time. Like you can just hang out with your mates, and then go to see people that you like.
I think things like Big Day Out these days, people just go because it's just a festival. They don't even give a shit about the music, and they're the kind of people I don't like.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them are just like, a lot of people come just to So they go at like 10 o'clock in the morning, drink UDLs all day.
Yeah.
You know,
UDLs.
drop something and then drop something and then watch Hilltop Goods. And for everybody else that like, you know, that wants to see like, you know, Hunting Grounds at 11 o'clock on the Converse stage, like, you know, it kind of doesn't ruin a bit. It just taints it. You know?
Yeah. It's annoying. Yeah. Well, since you guys like you're getting a lot more popular these days, do you feel like a need to rehearse more and improve your live shows to meet everyone's expectations?
Oh, definitely, and especially because we wrote the EP in the studio. It's not like there were live songs that were playing that we were like, let's record them. It was all like, you know, it's all about tracking it and, you know, starting off with one idea and recording something over and over and over again. It was really important to us to make sure that we could play the live show as well as, you know, it sounds on the EP.
Did you write any of the songs for the EP and then think, fuck, we can't actually play this live as good as we wanted it to sound on the EP?
There was one that we recorded for the EP that it was called Semi-Weighted, and we tracked everything. It was probably had one of the tracks that had the most layers on it, and we were mixing it, and our producer Jimmy called us into the studio and was like, I can't do much with this, like it's just too much. Like it just didn't turn out, and we just realised like we wouldn't be able to play it live. Like it didn't really fit in with the rest of the EP, so we kind of just scrapped it. And he was like, well, it needs to be a 4-track EP, so write another song. And if you write another song in, you know, this weekend, and we'll workshop it all the whole week and then record it at the end of the week, then we'll do it. And we did that, and that's on the EP, and it's called Walk You Home.
Cool.
And that's just a track that was pretty much written and recorded in a week.
Is that like are you proud of that?
Yeah, no, I really like it. I mean, it's a lot of people's favourite song now, which is, I feel a bit more connected to the other songs because the ones that like, you know, we wrote and workshopped for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's a really good song.
Maybe you should do that for every track from now on. Just smash it out.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to listen to say, I mean, we used to do that, not with the writing, but I remember, you know, when you first go into the studio and you've literally got a day to record 4 tracks and master. You know, I mean, most bands. That's probably the deal with most bands.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really weird experience to do that because it's bloody exhausting.
Are Rosamond and Breakfast Thieves still the places to eat before rehearsal?
Oh yeah. So we rehearse off Smith Street at our drummer Harry's house.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple of favourite cafes that we go to. So Breakfast Thieves is one of them.
Yes.
But that's often quite busy. So if we just want to sit and chill out, we go to Rosamond, which is a bit further up near Gertrude Street. And that's just like awesome.
Are these guys like sponsors of you? Are they sponsors of yours now or what?
I think so. I think they're kind of. We've only just started going to Rosamond. We've only gone there for like the last like month or two, but like they're starting to recognise us and like, you know, I went in the other day and she just knew exactly what I wanted.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. She was like avocado, feta, you know, chorizo, and a long macchiato. I was like, thank you very much.
All you need now is something on the menu called the McQueen, and it's set.
Yeah, like a big burger or something. That'd be good, actually.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. Just before we go, just the stereotypical question. It's what advice do you have for all aspiring songwriters and musicians?
Oh, just keep doing it. Like, unless you're like some genius, you're not going to start off and playing amazing songs. But you know, just keep playing and playing live as well. It's really important. Just keep on doing it, and you know, if you do anything for long enough, you're going to get really good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. Make sure you get yourselves a copy of McQueen's latest EP, Return to Laughter. It features the new single, Hannah. And for all the latest news and info on the band, you can like them on Facebook. It's facebook.com/wearethe McQueens. Once again, Noah, thanks for your time, dude. And good luck with the rest of the year, man.
No, man. Thanks very much.
Catch you.